before Sunday, really, people were just not taking the issue of climate change very seriously. Well, people thought it's the disasters associated to climate change are things that happen in other countries. It may never happen in Nigeria, coupled with the fact that awareness about climate change is very low, and a lot of people attribute it to God's work as if it's something nobody can control. And eventually, when it came on Sunday, it was like, oh, really? You mean this can happen even in Lagos? And to this extent, people can really be impacted as much as this. So, really, the incidents of Sunday actually brought to reality the real issues of climate change, which all of us thought perhaps is not happening. Well, I wouldn't say it's irrelevant. I think there are things we should take note of. If there had been predictions, I remember early the year it was predicted that the rains are going to be heavy. We had taken that warning seriously. We would not have found ourselves in the vulnerable position we found ourselves on Sunday. So whatsoever is predicted, whether scientific or not scientific, I think we should begin to investigate every prediction and get out the truth of it and appropriately prepare for whatever disasters that have been predicted. I think the kind of level of awareness that we need right now is that kind of information that will empower people and enable them to reduce their vulnerability to climate change. And what do I mean by that? We need climate information. People must be aware of situations and circumstances around them which can exacerbate flooding. And what I mean is that people should begin to think of making sure that they don't throw their refuse into the water channels. Not only that, people should make sure that they monitor themselves and their words to make sure that at any point in time they get out, they should have enough information that will bring them to safety in times that there are rains and those kind of rains which can bring all sorts of disasters. So we need information for empowerment. We also need a situation whereby there will be a communal effort also at responding to disasters, because communities knows their areas very well. They understand the topography of their areas and they know what has been happening in their areas for years. So with this knowledge, community leaders can come together and form a disaster response within their community in such a way that anytime there is rain or anytime there is going to be any impending disasters, they are all in control even before the government comes to their rescue. And I also employ the government of Lagos State and perhaps of Ogun State also to make sure that there are helplines by which Nigerians can call for assistance when there is emergency of that kind. Because on Sunday there was no help coming from anywhere. All we got was that people should stay calm, everything is under control, people should stay in their homes. I think this is not enough. If there is information dissemination platforms by which grassroots people, communities can get this information, and not only that, they should only warn them, they should tell them what to do in terms of getting themselves and their family into safety. This would have gone a long way to reduce the kind of disasters people actually went through on Sunday.